Hi and welcome all, high or low, butcher baker, tall or small. I am Grimnir and this is the Grimnir Gate. Playing Lord of the Rings online, jumping right into the new expansion with two maxed out dwarfs from the shelf. Trying to play with my headset microphone and less editing just for the experience. I'm saying good morning all, since you know I got my coffee grain for my old brain. Get some gain in the morning. This is the way it works, you know. I'm going on round 2 here, exploring the new expansion UMBAR, and we are continuing about where we finished off last time, yesterday, and I think we are aiming first on the epic, so can get going with that. But there are some nice side quests here that we can do. I've been starting some crafting, but now I realize I forgot to change my crafting professions because I want this jeweler to do something else, and scholar's weaponsmithy could work better with the prospector, so when the time comes I would do that. But now let's kill some Prebine. Alright, that's fun. Starting up just for the good old feel of it. So yesterday we learned a lot interesting stuff actually. It was that riding through Kings Gondor, we saw that there were some plans there, especially among the Kutahar dwarfs. Something strange was going on there. We learned that from a Longbeard dwarf that were a guest. This was this Koltar the Cunning, a guest from Kindred of the Coin, and there were a room there with some dread in it. And now we are continuing with this Caebar. He's a scribe helping King Elazar out, and we are helping the scribe out in here, trying to get some order parts of the country. So there is some mystery going on, a plot of some kind. Kindred of the Coin, not to be trusted so far, with Koltuk the Cunning, this dwarf. Quite a lot of stacks. Now they are gone, and they went for like 200 gold. So gold is not a problem in this game, but that's usually it's a search for the raw materials in the beginning. There were some Red Sea stones, that seems to be some sort of crit item, and they were quite expensive in the auction house. I can show you if you and you need those for even the most basic crafting here, I think. I can do like that. Yeah, these Red Sea stones. And if you check out the crafting, the jeweler, you need this. They have this the color of a critite, rare blood red sea stone. So you can see that it's quite expensive to craft even basic items. You can see on the map here we have 2 zones here there where we should quest, but I think we can go like that and get this camp also. Or here's a quester, Glortona, Durin's Minstrel. Right. So here it is. And they're repairing the lighthouse to Barad Rill. There you are. Okay. We got it.
Much worse than I expected.
Okay. much worse. What manner of devilry did the corsairs of UMBAR harness to knock down such a structure as the Grand Lighthouse? But more than that, how could they bring themselves to do it? I did not bring much of my artwork with me when I left for Minas Tirith to join the service of the city as a scribe, but I did bring one piece, a sketch I made of this lighthouse when I was just a boy. Here you can see it if you like. Oh, please show it, because that sketch, copper hands, time with the sketch of the lighthouse of Barad. Okay, let's compare here then. Ooh, wow, yeah, nice. Can you get this image? Would be nice if you could enlarge this. It's apparently not possible. Well, this will work. Nice. Okay, Caebar. Anything else?
Ah, thank you. The sketch is painful now, but I will keep it close.
As a reminder of what the enemies of Gondor will not hesitate to take from us, it lifts my spirits to see the construction effort, but I wish it were not necessary. As we make our way north through Dor-en-Ernil to my hometown of Ethring, let us face whatever foes we encounter with courage and strength for the king and for Gondor. Yep. Couldn't agree more. Defeat enemies of Gondor in Dor-en-Ernil or the Ringlo Vale. Okay, so this should be Dor-en-Ernil then, I think. Yeah, and this is some green. A brother's work. What was that? That was like blue. A brother's work. See, crabs in Langboa. That place. Okay, there were some quests down here too, so yeah, let's pick all of it up. Gonna deal.
How may I help you, friend?
Looks like you need help. What a mess. Ever since the workers were scared off by the hauntings in Gaerlond, their tools have been left scattered about. This has put a severe strain on our work schedule. Could you perhaps take an account of the workers' tools left abandoned in Barad Rill? Should the workers return, we will need all the tools we can get. Hopefully none are lost. For that we get some atlas. Alright. The folly of the frightened. Looks like we have another boy here.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Crab grab. The crabs bother the workers and get in the way of our efforts to rebuild people's homes across Dor-en-Ernil. While we can waste away swinging sword and spear at these creatures endlessly, we need a deterrent and perhaps a way to potentially harvest them. But at least my new traps should be able to keep them at bay. Alright, let's go for that then. I'm just gonna check out, there is another ring up here. And that's
How may I help you, friend?
Well met, Morwan. I knew we'd meet again. I tracked a band of orcs from Tumladen. The trail has led me here. Inside Gaerlond, a lone orc has taken up shelter. They most likely plan to flee to Ringlo Vale. The dark waters haunting Gaerlond act as a natural barrier between them and those who would pursue. Lure them out using this spell. This orc is particularly fond of it. What the hell? Okay. Is it really an orc? Gaerlond. Is that like this spooky village down to... Yeah, exactly. I remember it from the first time. So, let's start with picking up some worker tools. did you get them? What? One. Very obvious trend here, helping with the rebuild still. And you know, it's all the small things, like gathering tools. This must be like the upper Lebanon or something like that, so we know that we will have a...
How may I help you, friend?
Yeah, nice. So, let's see, should we go that way and back maybe, so we can get the hunter. The hunter camp. I think so. I would like that one. Ooh, should we kill this? Not sure. We can try. Starting with the safety buff here, as we are doing this with our double rune keeper boys. Morwan and Mornur. Let's do it. Oh god, that was kind of heavy, dude. Well, not that heavy. Okay. So that wasn't much harder. Driftwood, that's the thing. We need some driftwood too. Okay. Was a bit fun though. Oh, what is that? Got the disease. Alright. Yeah. Where do we find the driftwood? Ooh, dry driftwood. Yep. This would be the stuff we need. Only 10 of it, or 8. The cunning one, you know. Yeah, this is it. Let's kill... how many do we need? Southern entrance of Ethring. Okay. I have some questing left to do here before we do that. But that will probably not take too long. To the eastern side then of Dor-en-Ernil. This I need to get me some more hot coffee, but wait, now I have my hands full with crab traps and we got like 7 out of 10 crab, 3 out of 8 crab. We're gonna defeat. Yeah. Does this ravens count? I think they did. Yep, they did. Nice. So, keep on killing some crabs. Soon done. We'd like to kill that queen, didn't we? We are going to stun you. There. And now we go on. Good night. Ooh, 3 crab legs. Wow, that was nice. So quick work here with the crabs. And what is this? This is Burnalg's armor. I'm quite suspicious. We know it could be something going on here. So before we touch anything, of course, we load up on that. Sorry. Whoa, where did he come from? Couldn't see him. Yeah, Orc Slayer of Western Kings Gondor. Nice. Wonder if we come closer here, is there maybe a quest? Yeah. Oh, nice. That should be here, maybe. Oh, oh, whoa. What was it? Deed completed. Yay. This one. Gondor renewed. One more. And we have done quite a here. Probably there will be at least one follow-up.
Needs your aid.
Yeah, perhaps we'll see their numbers dwindle in Dor-en-Ernil. I remain optimistic. Yep, grab. This one, I have a feeling he would like us to do a follow-up with those
These
undead.
are troublesome times indeed.
We can rest easy now that the last of that warband is finished. No? Nothing more? Daniel?
How may I help you, friend?
No follow-up?
Your efforts will have significant
here.
impact on our ability to relocate the inhabitants of Dor-en-Ernil and those displaced.
Alright, you should tell Herion of your success in claiming Lagboha for the rest. Where is he? Herion. Here he
It is good to hear that your work at Longboha was a success. Our ability to provide a renewed hope and spirit to those affected by the war will surely take a turn for the
Yeah. I think it's time you spoke to Garvir.
Garvir is taken to overseeing the rebuilding efforts of Barad.
Ah,
He will be eager to see a friendly face.
could have guessed that almost. We were a bit early on those quests. So he will be eager. It was good to see you again. Yeah, we should help out a bit more than at Barad Rill, I'm guessing. Last one here.
Beware the servants of the enemy.
Valuable as lumber while we wait for supplies to come back from Ethring. And Ethring is the place we're going to.
Well, look who we have here. I'm glad to see you well. I received word from Herion at Parth Rest that you had been lending us your aid once again.
Yeah.
Now that the war is over, I have been meaning to return here to see that the lighthouse be rebuilt. It was vital in our efforts to rout corsairs on approach. Dolgimil is no more.
Yeah. We must reclaim this beacon once more so that it may once again serve the Bay of Belfalas, but work has halted. The workers are frightened. Rumors abound of unsightly apparitions in the ruins of Gaerlond to the northeast. They dare not resume their work until that place is cleansed. Would you aid me once more, Morwan? Of course, no problem. I actually was wondering how we could let those dark waters stay where they were when I found them. So we should kill dark waters and cleanse ash mounds. Won't probably be much of a problem, but we can do like this anyway, just to beef us up a bit. Dwarven endurance, boost a bit with that since we have it. I don't know why I should not when I am a jeweler. So I'm also going to use a hope potion just to be overpowered, just to be OP, rhyming like a madman. Okay, let's do this. Beef it up. put it on. Maybe even make a pull here. Oh, sorry, wasn't anything close to it that reacted. Whoa. Let's do it. Let's clean it up so we can use these ash piles. Boom. Oh. Yeah, this big one. Big lad is gonna get it, man. I need to see how it looks. Oh. Ooh, 2 of them. That's not good. We need to heal up. Not like they stand much of a chance anyway, but and I don't like this disease crap. Sorry. Yeah, usually landscaping isn't too hard, you know. And if you dukes, you're almost always safe. Ooh, we're singing. Nice. Sing a cleansing song. I'm guessing we are. And good night. Sing a song, both of you. Yeah. There any other? Oh, should actually. Oh, boom! Oh, I don't know why I did that. I had to build up some sort of strength. 7 out of 8. Oh, look at this. Keep on. Oh no. Oh yeah, I must face target, of course. Okay, so you think you're a cool boy, do ya? Do ya? Look at me. Bye bye. Oh, sing a song and come along. Go, go, go. Yeah, oh, 3 more then. Yeah, we could use the... Oh, this one is quite healing. Stone, stone 2, stone 3. Keep it going. And they will... Oh... And go. 1, 2. And the 3rd one, go. God damn, you quite. And again, I'm using these rough, bad words. Not okay. Not okay. Grimnir, you have a foul mouth. Be aware of the consequences. God. Please, let me get the ash mount done. And... Yep. This place is crawling with undead, truly. Two more. I think we missed out on one with him. No, we didn't. There's an artifact over there. So if we go... really? Really crawling the place. And... Good night. And Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, get these sea stones, but they're just more like the basic thing that you like maybe level craft with and using. Did look, of course you might need some of them in the recipes. Give us some
Now
nice.
that things have settled down at Gaerlond, there is no doubt the workers will return and resume the effort.
I received word from Herion that he needs your help. You should return to Parth Rest and see what he has to say. Alright. You can't really get enough of us, can you? I know that we are handsome, but you don't need to make up excuses to see us again. We're very willing
The
to
long night has ended and the
show
sun rises
off.
upon a peaceful kingdom.
Yay. Okay.
It seems we cannot be rid of you that easily. I need your aid here again.
Yeah. Get rid of you that easily. You
It is
want
good
to...
to see the lighthouse be a guiding light for Gondor once more.
Whoa. Nice. We're going to Ethring and we are going to get the first UMBAR tracery. It take it things are back to normal, but Rill, I take it. It is good to see the lighthouse. Oh yeah, he was saying. As I was saying, supplies to this camp from the lumber mills in Ringlo Vale have stopped. We have not yet heard from word of why. Their lumber is vital to our efforts here. Many of my people have not yet returned and I fear the worst. Perhaps you could shed some light in this dark hour. Oh, the drama in this dark hour. You know, we're actually getting better. Everything is getting better. I know it's hard to see that, but please believe. So, checking out the map. This is Ringlo Vale, so we need to go north. Oh, it's a rich one. Let's see if we get a red sea stone from it. Oh, Ringlo Vale signature. Yeah, so if I change my profession, I'm going to take these ones too. Double the chance of getting crit items, but also doubling the time it takes to travel through the through all these forests on the way. But if I haven't said it before, I say it now. I am a bit of a nerd when it comes to grinding. If the grinding is like okay, I almost can get addicted to it. Yeah, new deed. Explorer of Ringlo Vale anew. We need to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more spots. Sounds like a couple of orc camps here. Lumbercamp. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. A villager of Ethring glares at you and Caebar with distrust. What? Our rapper Caebar? Come on now. Let's see. He's been around this
So
late.
you're back, Caebar. Now that Ethring doesn't need you, your mother will weep to hear it.
Oh, yeah, this was his hometown. And who is this stranger? We don't care much for dwarves in these lands. You racist. Oh, new rune. Nice.
Caebar left us to make his own way in the world.
Nice looking gear. No. Not too nice. Alright, he could have returned when war seemed unavoidable, but instead he left his mother to fend for herself. Poor Sirdis is fortunate that her brother was here to take care of her, and the rest of the town did what we could. Where was Caebar when the skies turned dark and the sun never rose? He was away in the White City, feasting and drinking fine wine, while the rest of us suffered. He spared not a thought for Ethring, and now when things are good, he wants to return. Let him try. That's what I say. We have not forgotten. The White City wasn't very nice place to be during the war, so yeah, you know how it is with these locals. These inbred locals, not easy to handle stuff like that. Oh my god, I need to... How are you, young man? You do not feel welcome here?
It is true that I left home before war seemed certain, but...
How could I have known how bad things would get? I worried about home every day. Caebar cast his eye to the ground. I should have come back before now. My family and my friends had to endure the darkness Sauron sent before his armies, just as I did, but they had to do it without the armies of Minas Tirith near at hand. I understand why Uilin is upset. I should go to see my mother Morwan, or house. Her house is to the north, across the bridge and to the right. So... find the home of Caebar's mother, Sirdis. Alright. That we shall. That we shall, indeed. Indeed. Oh, here's the other boy. Need to talk to.
You must be from Parth Rest looking for the lumber.
How did you know? Look, I know nothing. But I would look for Dravron. As Lord of the Vale, he should be able to help you with your inquiry. Right on. Lord of the Vale. Sounds like something from Game of Thrones, but... let's see. Taking a check on the map. Yeah, close to the right here then. Oh, maybe this big house on the hill. Could that be the Lord? Oh, and also side quests here. Is there? I'm looking at them. There's Dravron. Talk to him first. Alright. Yo, Dravron, what's up?
Another has come looking for their lumber, I presume.
Nice. UMBAR tracery. Yeah, we are here looking for lumber. That is quite okay too, what you gave us now. Need to be careful about that. Yeah. Dor-en-Ernil, done. 12 quests. Nice. Follow the road to success.
My friends, I have not set eyes upon you since our time together at Minas Tirith. I feared you dead, but I'm glad to have been proven wrong.
I returned home safe some weeks ago, and have been dealing with the frustration ever since. I don't know if you are aware that the Ringlo Vale produces much of the timber used in Gondor, yet I arrived home only to find that the nearby lumber camp has been laying idle. I tried to speak to the owner of the camp, a surly man named Dravron, but he's only offered middling excuses. I could step in as acting Lord of the Vale, but I am loath to wield my power so heavily-handedly, at least not yet. Say, you are a fine conversationalist. Yeah. Perhaps he would be more open with you than he would me. Find the camp up the hill, northeast from Ethring. See if we tell you why he's dragging his feet up there. Sure thing. Problem with the Lumbercamp. We should go and check out this one too, while we're at it. You are
How have I been?
welcome.
Since the war ended, many of our fighting men have returned home. The luckiest have adjusted to the peace. Others have brought the war home with them. Lyrind and I are doing our best to help.
Shit. Welcome back to the Vale, my friend. I must thank you for looking after Dravron at Minas Tirith and beyond. The tales he tells of those battles still the rhythm of my heart. It does me good to know a hero such as yourself was there on the field with him. But speaking of family, my father, Barad, would love to see you. Now that it's no longer overrun with spiders, he spends much of his time at the beacon of Eilendoths. You can find him there. How have I been? Yeah? The luckiest have adjusted to the peace. Others have brought the war home with them. Lyrind and I are doing our best to help. It is difficult work, distressing at times, but better than dealing with the dead again. Okay. A man stands in front of the door to Sirdis' home. Gaerlond.
She doesn't want to see you, Caebar.
You had better find somewhere else to go. Gaerlond looks at you appraisingly. You're with the new king, just as Caebar seems to be. You can't keep moving, same as my nephew. We are in Ethring now. No, the elves are behind putting this Elazar on the throne, and we're not going to let them interfere with the life in Ringlo Vale. When Caebar left, it broke his mother's heart. But it broke again when he became a puppet of the elves. She doesn't want to see him. Puppet of the elves. That was not nice. My uncle Gaerlond may be right about me, but he is wrong about the king. King Elazar is a good man, and he wants what is best for Gondor. I don't have time to be upset about this, Morwan. I was given a task by my king, and I am going to see it done. Let us do what we can for the folk of Ethring, and perhaps my mother and my uncle will see that King Elazar is not a pawn of the elves or anyone else. Hear the concerns of the Ethring villagers. All right. We shall indeed. What concern do they have? Yeah. Talk to this one. Hard-eyed Ethring resident. She stares at you with cold eyes and refuses to say anything. Okay. You stare at Mornur too? Yeah, of course you do. So none of your charms will work there, boys. Murmuring Ethring resident. He murmurs that best way to help Ethring is for you to leave. These boys and girls are not very nice, are they? Okay. She glares at you suspiciously and say nothing. Back to Caebar. Did anyone want our help, Morwan? Caebar appears more defeated than you have ever seen him, and you ask what was happened. I told my uncle I would leave, if that is what my mother truly wants, but that I would like to retrieve some of the sketches I had left inside when I departed from Minas Tirith. He said when I was gone my mother burned them all. Caebar sighs heavily and raises his head. There is nothing left for me here, and the king and queen have not arrived. We should move on to Calembel. The king said he might rejoin us in Lamedon. Travel to the entrance of Calembel in Lamadan. Okay. Seems like we need to finish off the local quests first. Yeah. So we have this lighthouse and we have the Lumbercamp. Oh my god, hard to choose here. We are closest to the beacon, right? So we go to the beacon. Up we go. I think there were corsairs here long time ago when we traveled through this area. We battled corsairs. You know, I've battled these corsairs with so many characters, so I have no clue, and not all of them of course, so I have no clue really if these guys have been here. But I think they have, because earlier in the days you had to do a couple of quests in Gondor, quite a lot of them actually, to get those trade points that we have in the trade system now. So it wasn't as easy as it is now. Yay, you have discovered Eilendoths. Nice. I think we are going to take us a nice little picture here for the video.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Okay, I didn't think that. I do not remember much these days. Oh, it's like me. But I remember you, Barad says by way of greeting. His voice trembles and he has given up on stilling the tremor in his hand, but his spirit is brighter than you've seen before. Have you seen my sons? I'm very proud of them. I was afraid that when Dravron came home, he and Arvetor would quarrel over the lordship of the Vale, but it is as if the thought never crossed their minds. It does me good to see them working so hard for the people we're charged to protect. Oh, and Lerdin too, of course. She reminds me of my Halvan sometimes. Yes, with her cleverness and fortitude. I'm glad my Arvetor has found a remarkable partner in her. If only Dravron would settle down with someone. Are you wed? Ah, forgive me, I do tend to ramble, a symptom of my age, no doubt. Oh, I was talking about this. Interesting. The awareness in his eyes flickers and he falls silent. He looks through you for a few moments until some spark brings him back to the present. I remember the last time you were here. The sky was so very angry. Now look at it. Look upon the beauty of the Vale in kinder light. Look upon Ethring as it was meant to be seen. Find a good place to look at southern Ringlo Vale. Find a good place to look at Ethring. Alright, this is a good place. A lush forest looks back at you. Okay. Hey. Peacefully nestled in the Vale. Yeah?
How may I help you, friend?
It's beautiful, isn't it? I do not have much time left. Oh, do not give me that look. I have lived a long and kind life. I have loved and been loved, and I have the privilege of passing in time of peace. That is more than most can claim. If fate were to indulge me, this view would be the last thing I see before I go. Oh. Kind of dramatic. And this is probably quests in Ringlo Vale, 12 of them? Yeah. Oh, we're going to be here for a while then. I was hoping I could do chapter 3, but we can see how far we get. Maybe I should find a place to drop these rep items off soon. Oh, I can see the gold ring, but I can also see some ore. Oh, look at that. This is a scout, and it looks like an orc. I like an orc. We can't have them around, so we need to talk here. You have discovered the Lumbercamp. Okay.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Still troublesome times. Okay. Dravron wishes to know why lumber has not been leaving this camp. It is because it's not profitable enough for me to send any. The longer I withhold the product of these forests, the more the price of it will increase. Only when it is guaranteed to make me wealthier than the Lord of the Vale himself, I will begin to sell. Ooh, we have a small little LOTRO capitalist here. What gives me the right? My family holds a claim to this land, per an agreement with the Lords of the Vale from generations ago. Dravron is welcome to revoke it, but without cause he will lose face. Go tell him that I will operate my lumber camp as I see fit. The Lord of the Vale. What do you have to say about that challenge?
To own the land itself per an agreement with my forebears? I find this suspicious.
Of course.
I do not believe for a single moment that the Lout's claim to that land is legitimate. But as disagreeable as he may be, I cannot discount it without proof.
Yeah, let us go to the crossing hall. I was just wondering when we should go there. Where my family keeps the records of important goings on here in the Vale. We can evaluate his claim against what is contained within those ledgers. Examine the old record book. Book contains records of many transactions, none of it to do with land or property. Okay. The book appears to be a personal journal of one of Dravron's ancestors, but best leave it unread. Weathered record book. Okay. After poring over the line after line of near indecipherable script, you discover that Dravron's claim is valid. Oh, it seems that Dravron must find a new course of action if he wishes to dislodge Dravron from the Lumbercamp. Sorry, mate.
Sure. Are you absolutely, completely, and irreproachably sure?
Irreproachably sure.
I do not mean to second-guess your abilities, but could you check again? No, wait, don't. I apologize. I simply struggle to comprehend how such a brazen, selfish man could have any legitimacy whatsoever.
I don't think legitimacies have anything to do with behavior. This is an unfortunate turn of events, but we must not lose heart. Allow me to take a moment to clear my head. Meet me outside Ethring later. Perhaps I will have thought of a new strategy by then.
Dravron must have dealings with the people here in Ethring. Perhaps they know something that we can use against him.
Some of the lumber camp laborers are in town. Perhaps they have information that they can share about their boss. The tax collector might have insight into Dravron's finances that could be of help. You didn't see any horses at the lumber camp. Perhaps Dravron hires them from the local stable master. Speak to him and see if he has anything to share about Dravron. Oh, wow. Really investigating stuff here. Okay.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Tax records for the lumber camp. There are no tax records. They haven't done any business yet. They should get it though. Gondor won't rebuild itself out of nothing. Yay. Alright. Stable hand.
How may I help you, friend?
I've had some dealings with the man, but not many. He's hired horses to carry lumber out of the Vale. How many times? Maybe once every other week, if that. Too much then. Staunch. Worker. Here we have him. Is Oristor guy?
Gondor needs your aid.
The man's face turns grim when you mention Dravron. That man is an absolute good for nothing. All me and the fellows want to do is good, honest work, but the boss has us sitting on our rear ends most days. I thought that was the goal for people. A job where you can sit on your rear end, but of course you won't get paid. That's not an ideal.
Dravron has sent out a few shipments of lumber, but the tax collector has no records of any sales? Ha!
We got him! Like Al Capone. we're gonna get him on the tax crime. But there. Let us confront him with this information. Ooh, we should leave now. Sounds like we are going to instance. Travel now. Oh! Travel now.
Armed with the knowledge that Dravron is cheating on his taxes, the Lord Davorin moves to confront the Lumbercamp's leader. He does not expect things to turn to violence, but in case they do, he has bid you to join him.
Yeah, because we're not only good with words, as he asked us when we began this quest. We can also turn to violence. You know? We are dwarfs after all. See what we can do with this. Once we acquire Dravron's ledger, we will be able to prove his misdoings. As acting Lord of the Vale, it is my right to demand it, so I do not anticipate any trouble. But if he should choose to make trouble, I hope you are prepared to fight. Of course we're ready to go. On our left, hired skirmisher, and on our right, yeah. So, be prepared. I think I can put a stone here. Might draw some attention. The entire kingdom suffers. Many have lost their homes. Yet you sit on the lumber that could be used to rebuild those homes. Which is my right, per the agreement your family made with mine generations ago. Indeed, I have verified your claim for myself. So, I will not waste words appealing to your stone heart. But as acting Lord of the Vale, it falls on me to enforce, and to that end I would see your ledgers, Dravron. My ledgers? Yes, by law you must record any sales you make as well as receipts for any due taxes. Ah, of course, I will have them brought to you by the end of the day. And give you time to falsify your records? I will have them now, Dravron. It is my right to demand them. Ha, look at him sweat. Why you? Thought he had the perfect scheme going. What is this? But you got greedy, didn't you, Dravron? You cheat. Silence! You will regret that outburst. You work for me. Not for much longer, by the looks of it. My patience wears thin. Gra! Men, escort the lordling off my land. He will see my books when they are ready, and not a moment sooner. And as for you, Dor-en-Ernil, I will teach you the price of your insolence. Oh, that sounds bad. Or will you now? I think not. You would threaten citizens of Gondor? As Lord of the Vale, I cannot stand idly by. Good lord, they are chatting on here. You will surrender yourself. Enough. I am master of this land. I need heed no one's word but my own. Oh god, that was lagged so kind of bad, I think. Jesus. Okay. Dravron, you bastard. Damn you. Yeah. Have some. Yay. Whoa, that was chaotic. Whoa. Whew. Peace, my lord. I am Dorna. I am something of a leader for the workers here. Not these brigands that Dravron brought in to mind us, but good folk who wish to do their part to see Gondor renewed. I commend you and your people for the bravery, Dornak. Thank you all for your assistance. I think we will have much to discuss in the coming days. Thank you. Yes, much to discuss in the coming days. Dvorin, Dravron is
in custody, as are the brigands in his employ. Hopefully this spells the end of this sordid affair.
Yeah, hopefully.
Dravron has been arrested, and the lumber camp has been handed over to the laborers.
Who know best how to operate it? Now it falls to us to support them as best we can, so they can do what they do best for the benefit of all Gondor. Go speak with Dornak. He has taken charge of the lumber camp. Right, let's see what we got here. Empowered parry. That sucked.
How may I help you, friend?
Complete new hires, wolves in the wood, ethering herbs, not all at once, not on an empty stomach. Okay, greetings friend, this camp has languished for too long and there is much to do. Speak with others around the camp and see what they need. Okay, that we will do. New hires.
When next you are at Ethring, ask around to see if anyone is interested in earning some coin.
Yeah, we need to hire some laborers.
I would be grateful if you could discourage the wildlife from approaching us.
Kill some wolves.
Catch us more fish to eat, assuming the river favors you.
Catch some fish.
Gondor needs your aid.
Herbs in the woods. One helps with pain, the other with bleeding. I fear I will need plenty of both in the weeks to come. If you have time to spare, help me gather some staunching herbs, anodyne herbs. Okay. How many of these? Not all at once. One quest left, isn't it? Yeah, this one.
Gondor needs your aid.
Mark 3s. Okay, sounds like we need a plan. Taking a look on the map. Yeah, so we can go around here, mark trees, kill wolves, catch herbs, and start with the new hires. Yeah, we do with that. The last thing we do then. Looks like we've got some herbs here. Oh, quite a lot of them too they want. Where we can go. Okay. I can see a tree. Let's go do that then. Oh, and there's a wolf too. Let's get some trees and wolves while we are at it. Boom, 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 bam. Thank you. Whoa, those Ringlo bears are quite nasty, I see. This young tree thinks it knows better than its elders. Ah, youth. Yeah, that's my kind of comedy. Howler. Die. This tree is but a babe, and has so much of the world to see. Oh, that sounded almost a bit tragic. Okay. Oh, I'm doing the stuff with the wrong dwarf here. An orc. We don't like orcs, do we? Check this out. Stun! Double stun! Hey! 8 wolves. So all the purple stuff should be gone. This tree doesn't care whether you mark it as safe to fell or not. You mark it anyway. Kind of funny. What does this tree have to say? This lively tree is too young to fell. Yeah. We are not elves, you know. We are dwarves. We fell trees. That's in our blood. But still, we always appreciate a nice bit of poetry on life. And this tree is too young to fell. Right. You can see some herbs over here. Staunching herbs. We need that. And also we need to get some fish. I'm looking forward to see the king and the queen in Lamedon, you know. So we need to get rolling here. Even though this is the way to level and to and to enjoy all the new areas and to talk to the new NPCs. Always pick up the ore on the way now when we have new crafting to do. Greed of the dwarves is awoken in me now. So we need to find some workers here to talk to. Yeah. Bertang, for example.
Gondor needs your aid.
I'm flattered you think me fitting for such a trade, but I'm already apprenticed to smith. Okay. Probably won't change your answer. Someone over here. There.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Wait, you're asking me if I want to work at the Lumbercamp? You do remember me, don't you? I was one of Dravron's men. I would appreciate the second chance. When I agreed to work for Dravron, I didn't realize how far he was willing to take his little scheme. By the time I did, it felt like it was too late to back out. I'll talk to Dornach and try to make amends. Oh, nice. Rineth. Always take the chance you get. But still, I'm a bit worried about this fishing stuff. Okay. Oh. Third person.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Work at the Lumbercamp. Count me in. I can even bring my own axe. Why do I already have my own axe? What kind of woman doesn't have own an axe? Yeah, that's my Viking Valkyrie. Alright. We can see another one over here. Maybe this will bring us closer to the fish. Amarion.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Oh yeah, I was injured when the call came to make for Minas Tirith. I missed my chance to fight, but I'm all healed up now. If felling trees is what Gondor needs, and I'll do it. Kalothor.
How may I help you, friend?
You suggest I put my studies aside to go sweat in the forest, hacking away trees, being eaten alive by insects? I'm far too refined for that. Talk to Dornach. Yeah. Still looking for fish though. Yeah, we discovered Grishu. That's never wrong, but still no fish. This might look like our boy, girl, man or woman, doesn't it? Hollies. What? Not on an empty stomach.
How may I help you, friend? These are troublesome times indeed.
Okay. They really want us to fish. Okay. Like with a rod? I'll look for a fishing rod then. Found this. Oh, I wish change. Forget an old craft and learn. Okay. Scholar or forester? I think we go with forester.
I greet you, friend.
Cook, worthless. Yeah, we forget cook. Way. Okay. That one. We can forget about maybe farmer to start with. Yes. And to be honest, weaponsmith. So yeah, that was okay. Cool. Need to like level them to use them, but that will be another time. Oh, maybe auction house. Pole. Wait, what did we have here? Yeah, oh my god. Someone is trying to use the basic fishing rod. That was nice. Okay, cheapest one we got. Basic fishing rod. Good boy. Andy, you're a nice man. You know that? I'm increasing my fishing skills here too. Yeah, I have one character. A warden hobbit. That actually has full fishing. My solo adventure. Yeah, that's it. Finally, we are delivering.
Gondor needs your aid.
Finish. Yeah.
Gondor needs your aid.
Yeah. Wee. Brandia with the renewal Gondor. Nice, nice. Oh. See what we can get here. Okay, new hires.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Wolves in the woods.
Gondor needs your aid.
And
Now,
not
how should I cook them?
on an empty
Maybe I'll fry
stomach.
them with chips.
And
Second thought, a stew.
everyone
Maybe
tells
make the
me
most of the fish.
Everyone tells me what a help you've been today.
if you ever decide to build a home in Gondor, come see me about sourcing your timber. I'm sure I could offer more than a fair price after everything you've done for us. Yeah.
If you are headed to Lamadan, could you speak to a Cooper friend of mine, Rusquin?
Ooh, I hasn't word to look that up if you did. So this is the hub. Wrap request for Lamadan or opening quest to Calembel. One. I think it might be a place up here maybe. No. Well. Spiders at Matum. Okay. let's do it then. Wonder where the last exploration spot is here. So this was the place, you know, with all the evil dead when we were here last time. Wasn't it? Quite a lot of dread and stuff. How strange. Good night. That's it then. Oh, now we got it. So the bolt holes, and we're done here. Like, that's probably, oh yeah, the bolt holes. Brigands in the bolt holes. Okay. As you approach the bolt holes, you recall a conversation you overheard on the road. Why the bolt holes? This is from a younger woman in hand-me-down armor and threadbare boots. It's really her traveling companions, whose grey cloak obscured her appearance, worked some jerk in the corner of her mouth before answering. If the guard are after you, you bolt into a hole, you know, to hide. So if you commit a crime in Ethring or Barad Rill, the bolt holes are where you go when you need to hide. I suppose. You don't like the name. I think it sounds silly. Out east I heard there's a group of bandits making camp in a place called Tama Aklam. That sounds much more impressive. Grey cloak sighed. It only sounds more impressive because the name isn't in Western. Everyone who knows only one tongue thinks words from other languages to be dramatic and special just because they sound different. Tama Aklam likely means something like boring, like the big camp. As if you know more than one language, Threadbare Boots coughed. I do, Grey Cloak said. For example, Nustatie velinguetaro mundo. What does that mean? It means your beauty outmatches the stars themselves in Quenya. Oh, Threadbare Boots said, blushing. I think you're beautiful too. Which is all to say, you may want to defeat some brigands in the bolt holes. Nice. As you survey the bolt holes, you find many spare quivers of crossbow bolts. Disarming the brigands would help safeguard the passage between Dor-en-Ernil and Ringlo Vale. Okay. Nice. Whoa. Yeah. So let's dismount and do some brigand slaying. So, now we're done. Talk to Lerind. Laughs when you present your bounty of crossbow bolts. Hello again, old friend. Now where did you get this? You tell her of your encounter at the bolt hole. She laughs harder. I'm glad to see you have not changed since you left Ethring. Always solving problems and helping the common folk. Of course we are. Please make time to speak to Arvathor while you're here. I'm sure he will be pleased to see us as I am. Yeah? Yeah, check it out again. Nice view.
The king and queen have come to Calembel.
It's true, they are here with their entire retinue. I saw them going to speak with Calengam. Look for his shop to the northwest inside the city and you might catch a glimpse of them. Imagine that, the king and queen here in Lamedon. I never would have expected them to travel so far from Minas Tirith, and yet I saw them with my own eyes. This is actually a place I don't remember very well at all. This must have been like a place that you passed through quickly after that Stone of Eric questing you did. Yeah, Galengam's divine and delicate draws. I like the alliteration there. That's one of my favorite poetic. Oh yeah, Stone of Eric. The man spoke true. The shop is very crowded with King Elsar's retinue. Okay. So, let's see then. Queen Ava, Gimli, King Elsar. Crowded might be a bit of an exaggeration in my book, but let's see. Calembel, this is someone we should remember probably, but I have no clue.
If there was ever any doubt that I sell only the finest of goods, let that doubt now be dispelled.
Ooh, was that maybe the one with the broken cart? No. Well, I am to be the personal merchant of the king and queen of Gondor themselves, as I've always dreamed. Stitched shoulder pads. Double will, same vitality. Quite a lot of attack. Anything nice about? Looks quite boring, the cosmetics of this.
When I awoke this morning, I did not think I should be made the king's own merchant by the afternoon.
Oh. And yet so it is. Let the passing of the war lead to great wealth and riches for Calembel, personal merchant of the king and queen of Gondor. Talk to Queen Arwen in Calembel's divine delicate draughts. In the palace of the Swan. Right? Hey, man.
Calembel has been promised nothing of the kind by either my husband or myself.
Okay. But he seems so happy that neither of us have the heart to correct him. He is an excitable man, is he not? Okay.
How were your travels? Were you able to help the folk of Dor-en-Ernil and the Ringlo Vale?
You tell Elisar about Caebar's unfortunate homecoming, and he frowns. I'm sorry to hear that. The war was not easy for anyone, and I sympathize with the plight of Caebar's family, even as I believe they treat him unfairly. I can only hope that in time they will open their hearts to him again. Our course is to speak with Prince Imrahil of Dol Amroth. I have sent Rosaran ahead to prepare your way. Western entrance of Dol Amroth. Okay. So, hopefully, there will be a lot of quests here. I'm guessing that. So, anyway, I think that will be all for today. I thought I was going to get a lot further with the epic, but seems like we are up to our neck in quests on the way, aren't we? Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Here's Morwan. And bye bye. Take care now.